Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and I'm going to use my crystal cards and I'm going to use my Green Witch Tarot cards. There are links down below if you would like to check those out and get a set for yourself. Alright, so we're going to start with a crystal card and we're going to see what crystal energy you have. Oh, I like this one. This one here is standing out to me. So we have rhodonite, compassion, yin-yang, fertility. Rhodonite is a stone of brotherly love, the shared connection between all of humanity. Equilibrium is key for the crystal, this crystal which has the capacity to calibrate emotions, balance yin and yang, and source energy from a grounded place. It can bring light to emotional scars from the past, transforming them to foster a stable everyday life. This stone helps remove blame from the situation, whether it's pointed at you or someone else. Accept the situation for what it is and learn to forgive yourself with love and compassion in the process. And that's what I say a lot is when cards come up, like the love card or the Two of Cups or something about compassion. It's about having compassion for yourself first. And I feel that that's very important. I feel like we can have that for other people, but do we have that for ourselves? And I feel like we need to focus more on that, to have compassion on ourselves and making sure that we're, as I've said many times before, setting ourselves up for success, putting things on our list that we know that we can accomplish. And if we feel that we're struggling, what can we do to help ourselves? All right, so let's grab some Green Witch Tarot cards here. We have the Wheel, Change. We have the Four of Cups. And so I'm just going to go with the message that I'm getting right here is I feel like you're struggling with change, that there's a relationship that you need to change this relationship up with someone or something. Whatever this represents, oh, you probably can't see, at the door here. She's sitting here with her hand on her chin and she's not really interested. She sees that there is someone at the door, but she's not acknowledging that person. And I feel like this relationship is holding you back. And for some reason, I was just drawn to this card and it's like, are you having compassion for yourself? And are you looking out for yourself? Because this, whatever this represents, it could be a person, a relationship, it could be a job, it could be just your personal thoughts about yourself, whatever this is, that I feel that it's something that is affecting you and it's making you lose interest, and that you're having trouble making the shift to realize how it's affecting you and that it's holding you back. And are you having compassion for yourself to fix things so that you turn into this Three of Cups, where you find this happiness, where you find this camaraderie of like-minded people and energies that is helping you to grow, that is helping you to move forward and to get out of this Four of Cups energy. We have to realize that sometimes, like, we are in charge of what it is that we surround ourselves. We are in charge of the people that we surround ourselves with. We are in charge of our living space. Do we have positive triggers? Do we have negative triggers? We're making choices all the time, every day, that put us in an environment. And if we're not happy with that environment, we have to make those choices and those decisions to remove ourselves from that environment, to distance ourselves from that environment. And I feel like this is something that you need to be aware of, right? So I feel like this is what you're struggling with here, is to make those changes, because there's an energy that is holding you back. And I feel like it's almost like you're putting a blind eye to it, that you're not really seeing it for what it is, or you're ignoring it, or you're ignoring the red flags, or you're not really confronting and you're not having that compassion for yourself to fix the situation. What you need to focus on here is the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like it's really thinking about the situation. I like this card because she's looking and she's really thinking, and these are the little fairies here. They're called the Siddhi, and so they're helping her. They're whispering in her ear. They're kind of giving her some pointers. And then we have this beautiful butterfly here, which represents transformation, which I feel goes back to this wheel here. And I feel like maybe what you need to focus on is what truly makes you happy. What is the energies that surround you that make you happy? Like you see the kids, like everyone here on this Nine of Pentacles has a smile on their face, and it's that energy. And when you see somebody with a smile, like all of these girls, they're all smiling, these people are all smiling. She kind of has a little smirk, but she kind of has that little smile to it, and kind of thinking and looking at things differently and saying, what truly makes me happy? What makes me excited? You know, what gives me that energy? I'm trying to figure out how to put these cards so you can see them. But what truly makes me happy? Let me see. I'm going to raise this up. I know I'm fussing with it, but I just want to make sure that you can see everything. There, I think that might be better. I have to use my tripods for different things, so it's like they're never set the same way. So then I have to reset every time I do readings again. Okay. Sorry. I know it's annoying when you're in the middle of a reading. All right. All right, so future energies coming in, energies coming in. Look at this, partnership. Look at this again, smiles again. Partnership, working together, having success, working things out. The Lord of Shadows, which is Scorpio, and the Death card. And then we have the Wishing Well here, and we have the Luna Moth. And then we have the Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot. So I love that. And then look at that. That's so funny. What did I say in the beginning? I think I had talked about the Lovers card and how I look at that as that connection that you have with yourself and that love that you have for yourself, that you are compassionate towards yourself, to see that if you're struggling with something, that you're able to make those changes, that you're thinking about those things that need to be changed. You're thinking about those things that make you happy and what makes you smile. And then this energy that comes in is those partnerships that help you to grow, that you work together with those partnerships or those friendships or, you know, those situations. And it could just even be those thoughts that you have that are motivating yourself and not, there's something that you need to let go of. But I also feel that, you know, there's also represents that transformation where you start to move forward. And then we have the little bird here. I feel a lot of movement here. I feel a lot of stagnation here. But then I feel there's realization here. And then there's action here. And the overall, it could be a relationship that maybe you feel is stagnant, that you feel is not a positive one for you, that you need to work on, or you realize that that relationship is holding you back. You're thinking about what makes you happy within this relationship, and then you make those changes in order to move forward in a positive way, and that the two of you connect better. But this could just be, like I said, it could be any sort of situation to where if you're feeling the blahs, what makes you happy and what are the actions that you can do to change those things, to work on those things. What do you have to let go of, right? And then what do you move forward with? All right, so I'm going to grab my original tarot and I'm just going to do a line of cards along the side. Compassion, compassion for yourself. All right. We had a whole bunch fall out, but I'm not going to use, I'll take that one, this one. I saw the Emperor, this, and then I also saw that one and this one. Look at that. Everything's just spilling all out, but that's okay, right? So we have the choice is yours, and that's what I said, is that we're making choices, many choices and decisions throughout every day, and we have to be aware of that. We are making those choices and those decisions. Yes, some choices are hard. I feel like you might have to make a hard decision going with this line here. I feel like there's a hard choice that you have to make, and that's what I was saying, because I was focusing on her blinder. Is there something that you're not ignoring, or you're not accepting, or you're like, I don't really want to deal with that? And then we have the Four of Wands again. We have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Feeling powerful here. Feeling powerful and finding the solutions and embracing your own power. Again, taking more control of the choices that you're making. And looking forward to what kind of partnership do you want to have? What kind of connection do you want to have? What makes you happy? And then let's just look at the bottom of the deck to see, yeah, working on it, right? New ventures, new energies, new things. Again, I feel this is stagnant because of this. I feel this, what do you need to look at? What makes you happy? Where do you want to go with this? Where moving forward? And then this is actions to make things happen and taking control of the situation. All right, so let's grab a Star Dragons card. We have invention, burning with passion, right? Get that excitement. I feel like it's get things moving, get things flowing, get your passion. Burning with passion again, but what makes you feel like you're burning with passion, right? What excites you? What makes you happy? And focus on that and work on that and change things, right? With the wheel, change those things for that happy partnership. All right, let's grab an Angel Answers. I feel like let's grab that. One of these. Yes, look at that. A big yes. So there is another confirmation here for you. Yes. And she has a big smile on her face, right? Smile, smile, smiles, right? Here, not smiles. Here, not happy. Here, not smiles. But here we have all of this energy that has smiles, so it's much bigger with this energy. This is what you have to face and you have to deal with, right? So making those hard decisions. But it brings in all of this, right? And this, I feel, is worth this. But that's something for you to choose and for you to decide. Again, making choices for yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.